For the students, I would like to just remind you that when the morning tea session is happening, please stand by your posters so the congregation can find where you are or you don't have to look far. Please have conversations with them. Promise they won't bite. And we actually had to rearrange the posters a little bit upstairs. And so a lot of the student posters are actually on the left part of the wall. So they're not missing, they're just there. You have to like go around the poster boards, okay? All right, so first one up, we have Alex Falatoun. He's my student from San Diego Miramar College.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alex Falatoun, and my poster is here today just to share with you my experience as a first-time astronomer and the pursuit of publication. My team and I, we studied 2 double star systems in order to contribute to historical data and our understanding of whether we were looking at merely an optical double or in fact it was a binary star system. I'm happy to share with you any and every step along the way, from choosing the system, the telescope, creating images, taking measurements, and the rather interesting results, which actually left me with a lot more questions than I started with. So yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to come by. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Is Separ here today?
Hello, everyone. My name is Sepehr, and we're here from Mesa Community College, me and my partner, Steve. And the project that we did was we started off finding a 3-component star system, and we originally wanted to measure a star system that has never been measured before. But we found out that it was way too close to each other, and we were unable to find the actual separation between them. So we switched over and used speckle interferometry to find a separation between the 2 main components of the star system. And whenever we go upstairs, I can explain it further and show you guys what we found out. And this was a very, very exciting program. I was a first-time student, and it gave me an opportunity to write my own paper and actually have something to talk about when I write my application for my colleges that I applied to. And I just wanted to thank the Voice Astro people for letting us do that for such an amazing experience. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Separ. So she wasn't here yesterday, but she is here today. Can I get Sophie Bartlett?
Hello, yeah, I'm Sophie Bartlett from Cardiff University in the UK. Our poster is, I've done it with Michael, David and Lena on a new attitude questionnaire that we have validated to basically look how everything that you're doing with students does it actually work. So we've been working on that. It has a science focus that's kind of a super questionnaire of other previously validated questionnaires. And then we've now added one that specifically looks at astronomy because that's what we're all here for. So our goal was basically to make it sensitive to change. So we didn't want a questionnaire that basically whenever a student answers it, they get top marks, and then in the pre-test and then in the post-test, you don't really know if anything actually had an effect. So they should be able to move either up and down the spectrum. And it's also reliable, and we can be confident that we're actually asking what we think we're asking, and they're answering in a way that we want them to be. So we also have a copy of the questionnaire with us, which I forgot to pin up yesterday. So there's a copy of it here that you can have a look at, and if you want to use it with your students, we'd be really grateful to have the data and see what kind of results you guys get as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Sophie. Can I get Alexander Beltzer-Sweeney? He's also one of my students.
Hi, my name's Alexander. I'm a student at a Mesa College, but I'm going to be presenting my paper that I did last year at a Miramar College for my first semester with brief. And my team's paper focuses on a simple observe and report of a 2-component system. I would enjoy talking with you guys about some of the issues I had with image analysis. I was the guy who was responsible for requesting images, taking them through Mira and DS9 and actually trying to resolve separations and funneling that to my the rest of my team. I've also worked on a second first semester with Mesa College, helping mentor some of the students that are here, and have had a really great experience working with this program. I would really enjoy hearing what anyone might have for input on future papers. I've only been working in this this field for the last year. 1 year ago, I took my first 100 class in astronomy and just kind of fell downhill loving this whole entire field. So this has been an amazing experience being here today and this whole week, and look forward to seeing anyone upstairs who wants to come by. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alex. All right, next one we have Qixuan Wu.
Hello, everyone. I'm Qixuan from China, and I'm a high school student. It's my first time I'm at a conference, so I'm a little bit nervous. And I researched with Mr. Michael and his Our Solar Sibling program about Larry stars, and our poster is about the Larry star itself and Larry stars in nature too. We use telescopes to get images and process the photometry, further analyze their properties. I also have another poster about the educational program in astronomy and in China, and they are very popular and well known. For example, some supernova finding programs. And if you have some questions, please come and ask me. Thank you.
Thank you. Next one, we have Bianca.
Hi, my name is Bianca Luansing. I'm an incoming senior at San Diego High School of International Studies. My partner and I, we chose to do our research on a neglected double star. We were intrigued by the fact that it was a double star that hadn't had that many measurements prior to our collection of data. The AB component of our star only had 10 measurements, and the AC component of our star only had 12 measurements. And what we wanted to do with this was that we wanted to be able to contribute more to the historical data, being that the last measurement was taken in 2000, so being that it was 17 years later, there's so much to say about this star. And along the way, we had hit a roadblock. There was a very confusing set of points by John Herschel. His first measurement was kind of awkward, and so to speak, it didn't work with everyone else. So we concluded some interesting things that we didn't expect to have concluded. And so if you are interested in hearing more about that, I'd love for you to come check out our poster.
Thank you. All right, so we have Ashini.
Hi, my name is Ashini Modi, and I'm 13 years old. And my project was on calculating the current expansion rate, age, and shape of our universe. To do this, I used the Las Cumbres Global Telescope Network, and my mentor was Dr. Fitzgerald. And I took observations of 150 galaxies using these telescopes. So from the galaxies, I was able to calculate the distance to them using two methods, the Allatoona distance method and the type 1a supernova distance method. So basically, the Allatoona distance method is measuring the angular diameter of the galaxy and converting it to distance. So after plotting distance against velocity that I obtained from the NED database on a graph, I was able to calculate the Hubble constant, which I approximate to be 76 kilometers per second per megaparsecs. And from the Hubble constant, I was able to calculate the age of our universe, which I approximate to be around 14.5 billion years, and the shape of our universe, which was open. And I would love for you to come upstairs and look at my project. I'm willing to answer any questions on it. Thank you.
Wow. You guys remember that time when you learned about Hubble constant? And you were 13, right? Before I close this out, are there any students here that I didn't mention that do have a poster up and would like to talk about it right now?
My student Ava will be here on Thursday to share about the work that their team did on a double star system that they actually proposed a linear solution for. So they were able to show mathematically that if the two stars are at the same distance, then the relative velocity of the secondary star exceeds the escape velocity for the system. So that was one piece of evidence. And then the second piece of evidence was that the fit of a line was really, really good. So they did this great work. Ava will be here on Thursday to talk more about it, but their poster is here now.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, I think that concludes it. Let's just give our students one more round of applause for their hard work.